Keller Williams, Heart of Atlanta Group. It's Tom Fulkerson, your qualifying broker. It's Tom Fulkerson, your qualifying broker. I want to welcome you to our new Q&A broker conversations. And Angie and I will be hosting these every other week. And I am glad that you joined us today. Angela, I see you're on the call. I hope you are feeling much better and doing well.
Thanks, Tom. Yes, getting there day by day. So, yes, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We've all been sending prayers for you for a speedy recovery.
Thank you so very much. I truly appreciate it. Thanks.
You're so welcome. Stephen, if you're on the line, can you throw up the slide that Angie prepared for us for today's conversation? We're going to talk today, guys, about GREC rules regarding purchase and sell agreements, listing agreements, buyer brokerage agreements, anything that relates to signing of documents. Because I recently have had an investigation regarding a situation, and ultimately when GREC asked for documents regarding this investigation, there were some issues where the contract was not signed properly. And so I'm going to go over this today with you guys. Feel free to stop me if there are any questions. Angela, besides you and Stephen and myself, I don't think there's anybody else on the call, but hopefully people will be joining in here shortly. So what happened, guys, with this investigation? This had nothing to do with the investigation, but I was asked to provide a copy of the listing agreement, the purchase and sale agreement, so on and so forth. These are very common items when there's an investigation for an investigator to ask me for. And what was discovered throughout this process was that the purchase and sale agreement didn't have any details on it other than the agent's signature. There was no broker license number, no information whatsoever other than the agent's signature. And of course, that is a total license law violation. And it led into a more serious issue during this investigation. So I'm going to go over the rules. You may have seen my circle post about this a couple of weeks ago, and there was a reason behind that. It's just to make you all aware. And part of what I love about these broker chat Q&As is that we can use real life examples to provide you with information so that hopefully you won't make the same mistake that this agent did. And so basically on every signature page, whether it's the purchase and sale agreement, the listing agreement, the buyer brokerage agreement, anywhere there's a blank, those need to be filled in accurately. And so under advertising, the GREC rule 520-1-.09 is that any firm using a trade name or franchisee shall clearly include the firm's name as registered with the commission on any contracts or other documents relating to a real estate transaction. That's a prime example. And so I've got the rules posted here. We can share them in the chat. And I think this is something you all should hold on to and take advisement under. But under the GREC rule 520-1-.10 handling transactions rule, license numbers in offers, a licensee preparing or signing a brokerage engagement or an offer to purchase, sell, lease, or exchange real property shall include the license number issued by the commission of each firm and of each licensee participating in the transaction. So the licensee shall include the 6-digit license number issued by the commission, along with the broker's license number on all of your paperwork. And we have been sending these back if they haven't been filled in correctly, because it is a license law violation. And I don't want to have to go through this investigation again with someone else. So are there any questions about that? Hi,
No.
Zena. I see you joined the call. Hi, Zena. Okay. Stephen, can you flip to the next slide, please? Here we go. So this is an example of the purchase and sale agreement signature page. And so note, it is essential that accurate email addresses for any agent representing a buyer or a seller be on the signature page. That is a buyer, is a seller, is an unrepresented customer in the transaction, that their email address be on the signature page. And the purpose of this is for proper delivery of notice per the notice requirements in the contract. So we need email addresses, guys. We need your name. We need your license number. We need the office, the MLS code, the brokerage license number, the address. I have sent these back if they don't have the board that you're a member of, because we're all members of boards. And so we need all of these things filled out, even if it's on a regardless of the document. Okay. So I know nobody on this call is guilty of not doing that, but I just want to make sure we're all clear that this needs to happen. Any questions about this?
No.
No questions. Okay, good. Then I think we are all set there. This is the main topic I wanted to present to you all today. We have changed this format. We want it to be more of a format where you all are able to ask questions on maybe issues that you're dealing with or concerns that you have. And so now's the time to do that if you opt to do so. I'm sorry, there's only 2 of you on the call today, which is rare. Somebody else has joined us. Angela, Zena, anybody have anything they want to talk about or ask today? Okay, well, this is going to be a short call then. You guys may have seen a circle post from Angie recently that if you are doing a condominium transaction, there's a special step that we want you all to get into the habit of using. And it's posted on Circle. If you haven't seen it, take a look at it. It's going to become more important after the first of the year, because after the first of the year, the community association disclosure is changing. And if you don't have that document or that special step in your contract, your buyer may be, if they don't get funded for the purchase because of the condominium, they may be in jeopardy of losing their earnest money. So please take a look at that Circle post under broker news and take a look at that and make sure that you are making a note to add that to any transaction where you are involved in a transaction with a purchase or sale of a condominium. Okay. One more thing about the license number for the broker. I was reviewing files on Friday, and I saw that one of our agents was the listing agent. All of their information was filled out correctly. However, the buyer's agent didn't have their broker's firm number on there. And so I sent the purchase sale agreement back for and made sure that that listing agent got with the buyer's agent and got all of those blanks filled in correctly. Okay, guys, anything else for me today?
No, I do thank you for that though, Tom, because sometimes I do see that, okay, I'll complete every blank on my side, but sometimes they will leave blanks on their side. And so now I'll pay more attention to make sure that their side is completed correctly as well.
Yeah,
To make sure
that
it's all
that would be a good idea because quite frankly, if our file got audited and we sent that over to an investigator, they probably would say, "Why did you accept this contract without the information from the other side?" So
right.
I think that's a very good idea, and just remind them that it's for everybody's good, own good, to have all that completed in case there is an investigation. We hope there isn't one, but you just
Right.
never know. But of course, these things are certainly wake up calls to make sure that we're doing everything by the book.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Well, why don't you all go grab some lunch, and then why don't you tune back in at 1 o'clock? And Angie is going to be teaching Contracts 101 part 2 or 3 today. I can't remember. I think it's part 3. Um, anyway, join us at 1 o'clock and get some more good tidbits so that you all can be the absolutely very best you can be in your profession. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much for
Appreciate you.
joining me, and I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you.
You too.
Bye bye.